Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Touch Base Tuesday. I'm Michael Cooper with Parkway Church in the beautiful city of Madison, Mississippi. For the last couple of weeks, we have been in the book of Proverbs in chapter 1. And a couple of weeks ago, I spoke to you out of the book of Proverbs, and we started with spiritual discernment. And then last week, we talked about spiritual receptivity. But today, I want to talk to you about spiritual knowledge. How important it is to have knowledge. Of course, when we hear about things that are going on in this world, it's like information overload, and we just tax ourselves. But the scripture, when it talks about that, in Proverbs 1:7, it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." And when we talk about the fear of the Lord, it is reverence toward God is the first thing. Reverence toward God. The second thing is that we should have respect for Him. And then the third thing is appreciation for Him. And then the other one is holding Him up in the highest esteem. And so today, that, my friend, is the beginning of a grand and enduring relationship when we hear the fear of the Lord. And also, again, it is the beginning of knowledge. You know, it was the wise man that took several years out of their life to be able to come because they had knowledge that there was going to be the Messiah that was going to be born. They put everything else on hold, and they felt it was so important that because of the knowledge that they had, that this was going to be a grand event. And they spent, I think, 2 years in traveling to come and do one thing, to worship Him and give Him gifts. And see, that's the problem today, and that's what I want to talk to you so earnestly about is so many people, they have knowledge, but they don't have the knowledge of God or the knowledge of the things of God. In 2 Timothy 3:7, it says, "Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth." How sad is it? Is that we're always learning, but people never in their lifetime come to the knowledge of what the real truth is. I had a quote here that I wanted to give you today from John Nesbitt. He said, "We are drowning in information, but starve for knowledge." And how true that is today. That people, that they can go online and they take whatever they Google or whatever, they take it for fact. I mean, they got the knowledge and they go spreading that knowledge. And it's not anywhere close to the truth. But this word that I have in my hands today, this is where you gain the knowledge. Please hear me today. Please hear me today. Spend more time in this word than you do on the social media and on Googling things and saying, "My goodness, I just learned this," or "I just got knowledge of that." But is it true? And we know that for a fact when COVID come along, that it was this answer or this knowledge and this fact. But yet at the end of the day, people were more confused than anything else. So I leave you again with that scripture today in verse number 7. "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But remember, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." And I'll ask you and leave that with you today. What are you going to do? Are you going to fear the Lord and gain that knowledge? Are you going to resist and follow after something else that may lead you into an everlasting destruction? But my prayer is you're going to do the first one. God bless you. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.